Tuesday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Number 47 is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch coming, here it is. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in Anaheim. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
2 balls.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Stassi has it. A throw down to first, 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Coming in for his first at-bat, Gary Sanchez. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And it's 1-1. Now a throw over to first.
No, he's in there.
He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Yanks held in check. It's the Yankees 0, Angels coming to bat on MLB Network. David Hale is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Voit is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Zach Cozart stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Wow.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Ball 2. Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Ohtani.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
This is skied into short left center. Gardner comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Tommy.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. In the air out toward right field. Stanton has a read on it. And the inning is over. Strand a couple. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
The right fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. The 1-2. Misses. Ball two.
2-2.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-2 pitch. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 13 for him on the year, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Urshela stands at second with no outs. 1-2 now. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball two.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count. 3-2.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball four.
Batting seven, the first baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Batting eighth, the center fielder.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one. These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Batting up.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2-1 the count. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now here's another one. Again belted to deep right. And that is off the wall in right field. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Boy, that line drive was a blur off the bat.
Which means it's definitely worth looking at on show track. And how about this for an exit velocity? 116 miles an hour. That's right up there with the fastest we've seen.
Here's big Aaron Judge. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Gardner, the runner at second with 1 away. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And the 2-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. Here's Justin Upton now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
High in the air into shallow left center. Gardner's after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 7.
Digging in now, Justin Bour. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And a high strike there, 0-1. Bour is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Justin Bour goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Angels are gone in order. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Gio Urshela is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Good zip. On that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. The 1-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled to the left side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Luke Voigt. He reached on a single in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are two away. The windup and the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
The 1-2. Hit hard to short. Simmons is there. Throw on to board takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Max Stassi. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Gardner is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 2.
So coming to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the former All-Star Zach Cozart. Popped up. Voigt is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is digging in to try it again. Aaron Hicks. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
The last at that, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Outside, 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8th, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
That's a strike to throw down. Hicks gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trout giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 11.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
The batter.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline.
Swung on and belted. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
And a ball 1-0. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Trout. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria! It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Into the box now, Gio Urshela. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Trout looks up. Booyah! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, and after the 2nd home run, you could just sense that he's spent. Poor body language. He's been grinding, and I just think he's worn out. We'll see if he can make a change in a hurry.
Up next for the Yankees, the 2nd baseman.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Yes, he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Torres, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 2nd-year big leaguer. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate.
Leading off for the Angels,
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, the 248th of his career, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Now batting.
Into the
right
box,
fielder.
Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
0-2.
1 run on 3 hits. 1 error for the Angels so far.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. In now, Tommy La Stella.
The third baseman. Tommy.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Hicks. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Upton, or simply J-Up, he was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, first baseman.
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th. And the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bour will bat next. Lays off 1-0. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Standing in now, Cole Calhoun.
The designated hitter.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Calhoun swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 5'10" tall. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready for another shot now. Luke Voigt, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Luke Voigt.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Didi Gregorius waits on deck. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Stassi corrals it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting. The short
Striding in, Didi Gregorius. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is... Now at the plate, Max Stassi. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Andrelton Simmons. No hits to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. 0-1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brett Gardner. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
The batter, number 99.
In now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he can hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And there's a base hit on the line.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now a move over to first. Judge stands at first with 1 out. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him the cookie.
Well, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the line. Runners are at first and second with one away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The next 0-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
It's clear to me he's absolutely hitting the wall out there. When you start missing like that, you're not working with your best stuff anymore.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Count is 1-2 now. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready once again, Mike Trout. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. A swing and a high drive to right center field. It bangs off the scoreboard, and it's gone. Stepping in now, Shohei Ohtani.
The right fielder.
As he'll take a cold strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Voit scoops it up, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Now batting.
So striding in, Tommy La Stella. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Digging in, Justin Upton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Justin.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
To 1-2 now. Upton awaits the 1-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the seventh. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Luis Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
2 balls and a strike now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. 1 gone here in the Yankee seventh, and up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt. Here comes the first pitch. Soft liner to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the 7th.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ohtani waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Bour comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
Designated hitter, Cole.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Cole Calhoun. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Max Stassi. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Didi Gregorius.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed? And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Standing in, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. Bourne over to his left, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 99.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So the Yankees. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 0.
Ready now for L.A. Andrelton Simmons. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And there's one away.
The batter, number 7.
And now for the Angels, Zach Cozart. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the second out.
The center fielder.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mike Trout. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home.
And he will get there to make the running play. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Simmons has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for the Yankees,
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first. Now in the box, Gio Urshela. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. From the belt, kicks and deals. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Stanton, base runner at first with 1 out. Hard hit ball to second. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging a bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Now batting. The first base.
Striding into the box, Luke Voigt. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Hit hard to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Shohei Ohtani, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. At the plate, Tommy La Stella, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Justin Upton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Justin Bour would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now Upton with a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Angels down to their last strike. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
11-5, the final tally in this one. The New York Yankees hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. David Hale earns win
Our
number
final
4
line
on the
score tonight.
season.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Yankees amassed 14 hits in the game. It was their 5th straight victory. The Tampa Bay Rays got an astounding 20 hits in total as they dethroned the Royals 11-1. The San Francisco Giants hit 3 long balls as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 7-3. The Orioles allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-1. The Cleveland Indians swatted 4 home runs in this one as
Wednesday Night Baseball on MLB Network from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Andrew Heaney is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Leading off tonight,
this guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Behind 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's 1 for 5. Not close. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Another try at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
The left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He went deep last night twice. First pitch on its way. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. Here it comes on 0-2. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Hot shot down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hard sinker misses 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. Sanchez is off at first with 2 away. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
3-2 now. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down. At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I really like what Justin Bour does for this team. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
The 1-2. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Sanchez is after it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Too high, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Second inning upcoming from the Big A, but first here's Heidi Watney with more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys, we'll just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one. Fletcher backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The third baseman,
Edwin Encarnacion now is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Smoked on the ground left side, taken in by Simmons. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
batting 7.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Hard hit toward the hole. Hozart makes a great play. It's there, and he's out. So digging in now, Justin Bour. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Justin Bour.
Grounded to the right. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ball 1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now,
The left
Brian
fielder.
Goodwin. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that misses ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Stanton on the run. He tracks it down, and that will. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner board and no outs.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney. He's gone 2 for 8. Ball 3. Not close with the sinker that time.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3-2 now. 3-2 pitch. Count still full. 3-2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
From the belt, the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Certainly a home run worthy of show track, and we see here that ball was blasted off the bat at 116 miles an hour. The distance wasn't too shabby either.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
A ball and no strikes.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Andujar leads off first with 1 away. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Calhoun coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Luke Voigt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. A runner on first with 2 away. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. The next 0-2. There he goes. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Cozart, 33 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, number 48, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. First pitch on its way. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 2.
Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Moore is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batter.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
The 0-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
The 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The right fielder, number 99.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
In the air, out to right. Calhoun has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. So stepping in, David Fletcher. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
In there for strike 1.
0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Hicks is there. 2 gone.
The batter.
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th. And the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bour will bat next. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Popped him up. Encarnacion on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the. Noah Ramirez, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 24.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. At the plate, Miguel Andujar, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Andujar.
First offering on its way. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. And there's ball 1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Hit to short. On to first, and Happ's rolling now. 2 away.
Up next for the Angels.
Now batting, Cole Calhoun. Got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Andujar brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The third baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. A 1 pitch on its way. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Line hard, but foul. The 1-2. Line drive to left. Goodwin has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Luke Voigt. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And this one bounds around against the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knots will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
From the belt, the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch is looked at for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Again, a 1-2. Lifted in the air to center. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. Tommy Canely enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Stepping up to the plate, Zach Cozart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting.
In now, number 48. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Boy, D-Roll, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
The center fielder.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Simmons at second. Fletcher at first with no outs. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Mike Trout becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here it comes. And he takes strike 2.
You know, he put himself in trouble right here, but he is finding a way to make pitches, and he's got a chance to get out of this thing.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. And this pitch is right down the middle. Strike 1. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Cam Bedrosian will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. The pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called. Strike 3. And there's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
2 balls and a strike.
Nope.
3-1 now. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. 4th home run here in the early going, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Giancarlo Stanton will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. His prior history in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-1 now. Ground ball right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Andujar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yankees get it. Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 57.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
2-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
3-0 to him now. That one's in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Stepping in, Cole Calhoun. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 4. And he fouls this one off. Green is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters. Usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
The 1-2 to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
The third baseman, number 7. Zach.
Settling in now, Zach Cozart. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Goodwin leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Hit in the air out to left. On the move is Stanton. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 48. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the so striding forward now, Edwin Encarnacion. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just missed above the zone.
1-1.
One and one now to Encarnacion, and that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Now the 2-1 is a ball down and away. The 3-1 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Fletcher onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Getting late here in Southern California. 8th inning with the Yankees leading this one over the host Angels as you get a look at our line score thus far. Striding forward now is the DH, Luke Voigt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Fouled away. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. And there he goes towards second. A step off, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's running again. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Running yet again for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Ready now, Didi Gregorius. Couple of walks for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Calhoun sprinting after it. Oh, he brought it back. One left for the... Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, second baseman.
So coming to the plate, David Fletcher. He's set. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Fastball too high, ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Previous history against Dylan Betances, he's 1 for 5. That misses. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Fouled off. The 2-1 home. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Bohr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Fletcher leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Luis Garcia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Garcia.
First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. Can he get up and make the play? He can indeed. A great play there for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And that one right down Main Street. Garcia, the former Philly, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Bohr moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage. Adam Ottavino, the 6'5 right-hander, takes over on the mound. Striding in to start the 9th, Tommy La Stella, and they'll need him to get something going here. In there, strike 1. Now the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Digging in now, Brian Goodwin. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they came in here with a mission, and that mission is almost complete. They've won the first 3 games of this series and would love to seal the road sweep with a victory tomorrow.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Yankees led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jay Happ notches his 3rd win of the year as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. Andrew Heaney was only able to